Hi everyone, I thought I'd do a quick update. I've moved house since the last video I done, so I had a bit of a job, a bit of an effort getting all my kit moved, but here it is in the spare room in the new house I'm in. I was going to give you a quick tour of what's in the cabinet. I'll go do that now. So inside the cabinet, most of this is pretty much similar to what it was. Down the bottom I have the APC 3 kVA UPS. Up from that I have the file server. Now I have upgraded that. That's now running CentOS 6.3. It's an Intel Core 2 quad with 4GB of RAM. And it has there's a couple of 1TB discs in there and a couple of 2TB discs. So I have two RAID 1 arrays, so a total of 3 TB of redundant storage there. Up from that, again as before, I have the Citrix Zen server. On that I just run the email server, web server, various test servers. That's a AMD Phenom quad with 8GB of RAM. Above that I have a patch panel, and that's just connecting to a few points throughout the house, few data points throughout the house that I wired in. Above that I have the Netgear. Can't remember the model of this, but it's a Netgear 24 port gig switch anyway. It's not very good compared. The interface on it is absolute rubbish compared to when you're used to working with Cisco, but it's gigabit all the same, so that's why I'm using it. I do have a few 2950s about, but I like to have gigabit speed on the LAN, so I'm using this Netgear for the time being. Above that I have a Cisco 2621. Not using it for any real live use, it's just for various tests. A few GRE tunnels and stuff terminated on that. It's just basically connected with my full-time job. I do a bit of testing with multicast and multicast MPEG TS streaming and various things like that. So above that I have something I bought fairly recently, and that's the Cisco 887 VA. And the reason I bought that was because it has the built-in VDSL controller. I have a fibre to the cabinet connection here. I get about 60 megabits downstream, about 15 megabits upstream. So I wanted to buy an 887 and save me having to use the VDSL modem provided by the telephone company. So above that, this is another new addition. That's the Checkpoint VPN Edge 1. That's the hardware, but it is I've upgraded the firmware. It's running the UTM Edge X firmware. It's a fantastic device for what it does, and using that I'm able to various different networks. I have a separate network for my wireless with hotspot authentication. I have separate network for my separate DMZ network for my email server and web server, basically to restrict outbound access as well as inbound access. Very powerful box of very powerful device for all the price. I think it was you can get these on eBay for about £15 second hand. This one was a bit more expensive because it was brand new in the box, and it came with unlimited nodes. Above that, on the top of the cabinet, I just have a small second-hand Dell machine. I think it's a Core 2 Duo. It's just basically used for different types of testing. Again, I've got quite a few of those free through work, so just use it for various testing. Above that, I have a NAZbox HD satellite receiver, and that's connected to, I have a satellite feed coming from the dish on the roof, and that's again just for some testing. I can stream MPEG TS from this, and do various things. It's a bit like a Dreambox, only in my opinion it's better. It's a Linux based receiver. You can do a lot of different interesting things with those. Over here just have my my old Linksys Wireless G access point. Still the same one I've always had. I only use the wireless for my phone, so it serves that purpose well. On the back of the cabinet, as well as a mess of cables, you can see I have an IP PDU, if you can just about see past the cables there. And basically this lets me control the power anything on or off remotely. So that the power comes from the UPS there at the bottom. It comes up through from the UPS and into the IP PDU, so I can power every individual device off or on remotely if I need to. Very useful. Again, I got that on eBay a couple of years ago for, I think it was about £100. Right, so that's the server room. A very brief description. Over here, and the room across the hallway, that's just my main desktop machine. It's just an Intel Core 2 Quad again, 4 gig of RAM, nothing too fancy, but I don't play games or anything like that. So you can see coming down the wall there, that's the data cables that connect that to the double data point there to the patch panel in the cabinet. And you can see over here, you can see the various VMs there that I'm running on the Citrix Zen server, and then over here, yeah, I've got the interface of the checkpoint. Okay. And down here, this is where I have another double data point just down here, and behind the TV there you can see a couple of cables coming out, and that just connects to the other computer I have here. That's just another one of those Dell boxes, another Core 2 Duo, and that's just a media center PC. Basically I just have it connected to the TV here. I have a HDMI card in that, and then I have another data cable there for the Sky box, for the Sky on demand. So this is just basically a little media center PC, and then I bought this. Some people use Xboxes, some people use fancy fancy software for their media center PCs. This is just basically a Windows 7 machine with a VLC player and a wireless keyboard with built-in touchpad, connected to the TV using HDMI, and then I have an optical cable as well connected to the digital lamp. So that serves as my media center PC. Right, so that's it. Just a quick update. So that's all there is to it.